Hi everyone, thank you for coming back to my channel. So today's video will be based on Fenty Beauty. So I'll be using all products but one on my face. So I'll be doing eyes, lips, skin, blusher, contour, you name it, I've got it covered. So if you want to see what this look and how I review, how I think about the products, please stay tuned and continue watching. Thanks guys. So to start off with, I'm going to be using the Pro Filter Soft Matte consistency, and this is in the shade 300. So I had previously used this before, had to get a new one because it's well used, but I feel from when this first came out, the formula is much better and it doesn't dry down as quick and oxidize as much. So this you can buy from Boots or Harvey Nichols in the UK, and then if you're abroad you can buy it in Sephora, I believe. So I've just got it on a palette as usual, and I'm going to take the Zoeva buffer brush in 104. So I'm just going to take the product on the brush, and this product's quite thick and the coverage is about medium and it's buildable. So I'm just going to start by bringing it down on my face and across down to my neck. After I put it on with the buffer brush, I'm then going to go in with the beauty blender and just press it all out. I'm then going to go in with the beauty blender and just do the bits under my eyes again, like so. I'm just going to take a bit of the foundation on the buffer brush. I'm just going to do this area here so it matches more, just to warm it up a bit so it matches my face as well. So next is contouring. So I use a cream contour product from Huda Beauty and it's Tan Toy in the shade medium. I did try and get the Fenty Beauty matchsticks in my contour colour, but it wasn't available, so I am going to use the Huda Beauty one. Hopefully I'll be able to get it soon so then I can do another review on it. So I take a pencil brush and go straight in to the pan, and I'm just going to do my nose. So with my nose I bring it down, across, up and round like so. Looks a bit crazy, but under my lip, and then I get a small brushing brush. This is a face shaper brush, the 1110 from Zoeva, and I just buff it out into place like so. Then to do the rest of my face, I take a short staple brush. This is from Revolution and it's a limited edition, but I'm sure there's other brushes out there. So it's short and stumpy like so. Then take it into the pan again, and then I just staple it along, do my chin. And my forehead. I then take a buffer brush like so. I'm then going to go in with the Fenty Beauty concealer. This is the Pro Filter and it's in shade 300. So what's good about the foundations is that, say for example if you bought a 210 but you didn't know what's found in your foundation and you didn't know what shade of concealer to wear, they actually come with the same number and it's slightly lighter to the foundation that you've matched. So if I just show you, so this is the foundation and the concealer together. As you can see, this is slightly lighter but it does correspond with this. And I think it's really good that they do that. So with the concealer, I'm just going to pull it under my eyes. Then I'm going to do my chin, nose, and then my forehead. And I'm just going to blend that out with the beauty blender. So I'm then going to do the cream blush. So the cream blush I haven't actually used yet, and I got the shade Strawberry Drip, and this is called Cheeks Out. So it comes in a small little compact like this, and I went for quite a red shade because I want to do quite a pinky look, so I'm going to give it a go. So I've already started to apply a bit of it to my face. It's quite sheer when it goes on, but it's definitely buildable. Obviously I'm not going to leave it like this. So I'm then going to go in with the contour brush that I've got, just because my thinking is because I've already contoured and highlighted, it's going to melt into it a bit more. I don't know. So I'm hoping that it kind of softens up, because right now I look like I've been in the cold for about 8 months. So it does seem to be blending out, which is good. I quite like the consistency of it. It's very similar to the concealer, but obviously it's not as thick, but I do quite like it. I like it very much. Okay, right, so it's actually the first time I've actually used cream blusher, so I don't know if it's supposed to look like this, if it's not supposed to look like this, but I quite like what I've got, I think. Yeah, it's hard to tell right now because obviously no eyebrows, no this, no that, but we move. So I'm going to then set my face. So I've got the Pro Filter powder in the shade Banana, so obviously it's going to be slightly yellow undertoned, which I think is great. So the packaging is beautiful. So it comes in this lovely gold, ooh, reflective component, and then it comes with a FB protector thing onto it. So with the powder, my thinking is I'm just going to tap it into here. Okay, quite a lot comes out when you do that, so be careful. Okay. I'm then going to take a small beauty blender and just dab it where I put the powder. Oh, okay. And just place it, well, it smells lovely, and put it under my eyes. Oh, okay, that's quite a nice texture. A lot nicer than the Huda Beauty one that I use. But I don't know, maybe because it's in a different colour, maybe it's slightly better, I don't know. Because usually for Huda Beauty I use the translucent one, so it might be because of that. So it goes on quite nicely, which is good. So hopefully we'll see how that goes after that. Whilst my face is baking, I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera, and I'm going to be using the Revolution brow pencil in the shade dark brown. So 2 ticks and I'll be back. So I'm going to do my eyeshadow now. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush and the compact for the Mix and Match Snap Shadows. So this is the lovely pink one. They do it in lots and lots of colours. So we went for a pink mood today because I don't actually wear pink eyeshadow that much. So we'll see how this goes. So I'm going to take the light shade here. This is in the shade Sleepover. And I'm just going to dab it all across. And with this, I'm going to pull right across all of my lid. Okay, that is a lovely colour. So I'm just going to sweep it all across and get that good coverage. This consistency seems really nice, and it seems to be very, very pigmented, which is lovely. Ooh, I really like that. So I'm then going to take a tapered brush like this, and I'm going to go in with a darker pink shade. So this I'm going to pop into my crease and see what that does. Oh, very pigmented, we like. Oh, that's a lovely colour. Okay, I like that very much. I'm then going to go back in with the fluffy brush and with that lighter colour of, so is it Sleepover, and just soften the edges. This is really pretty, these colours. And I'm going to go back in and just deepen that crease a bit more, just to make sure that it pops. Okay, that's lovely. And then just soften it out again. I'm then going to take a little, this is a Morphe E18 brush. It's a short little stumpy thing. And I'm going to take this dark, like a dark pink, brown, whatever it is. And it's in the shade Spice Trip. So I'm going to take this as it is, and I'm going to put it on this bit here to create a liner. Okay, that's lovely. Oh, I like that. The consistency of this is lovely once again. Okay, and I'm going to go back in with the crease deepener and just really blend the two together. Like so. And then I'm going to get a clean fluffy brush and just marry everything together. Like so. I'm then going to take this is a Spectrum BO4 brush, so it's a slightly curved, was it curved? Slanted, there we go, a slanted brush. I'm going to take the shade Stun Queen, which is this lovely glittery shade here. Oh. This one, it feels quite creamy actually, which is good. And I'm going to pop it on this bit here of my eye. Oh. Okay. Okay, that is lovely. Then I'm going to put it on that bit of my eye too, because I think the other one is just a bit too light. I'm then going to take a small flat brush and I'm going to get this dark, real dark shade here. So this is in the shade Diva Fever. What? Yeah, Diva Fever. Oh, okay. This is the one. Oh, okay. It's not really going on that well. Maybe I'm going to take my finger. I'm going to do it a bit weird. I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to pop it onto. Ooh, okay. It definitely works better when you use your hands. Oh, okay. That's beautiful. So I'm then going to go back in and just reaffirm that line that I have, but I'm actually going to take a shader brush, which is a short flat one like this, just to make sure that it's there and I can define it like so. So it looks more of a liner. I'm then going to take the darker brush, the crease darken brush, even that hot pink again, and just fluff it around like that. And then going to blend everything together with a smaller brush this time. I'm just going to do the other eye off camera and I'll be back. So I've done my other eye off camera and I've also added in my waterline the Wet n Wild brown eyeliner. You can get this from Beauty Bay and they're like $1.99 something, and look how huge it is. And now I'm going to do my under eyes. So I'm going to take a 250 brush, which is from Primark in the PS range, and it's a pencil and powder smudge brush. So if I can open this. If you have nails, these are really hard to open. So I'm going to take this bright pink here again, and it's the shade Little Miss. Load up my brush, and this I'm going to put under my eyes here, like so. So I'm just going to blend that out because we look a little bit crazy right now. I'm now going to pop on some lashes. So I'm just going to use some real simple lashes. Can't tell you what brand it is because it's coming soon. So I'm just going to go off camera and pop those on, and then I'll be back. So the lashes have been popped on. I'm just going to do my bottom lashes like so. I'm then going to dust off my baking because I've still got these white ones on my chin. So I'm just going to take a fluffy brush, just a powder brush from Zoeva, like so. So for bronzer, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker in the shade Islanding. And this comes in this lovely gold packaging. And it's all mirrored. And then this is the inside. I did have this product before, so I know how she works. So it's very, very good. So I'm going to use the Morphe brush that I always use to do my nose. And if you want to see how I do my base, please check out the video up there. So I'm just going to press it on like so. I'm then going to top up my blusher. So obviously I applied the cream blusher earlier on in the video, but I'm just going to pop it up and make it a bit more jazzy. So I'm going to go in again with the Kilowatt, and this time I'm going to go in the shade Ginger Binge, which is this one here. I'm just going to take a tapered brush like so, oh, not drop it, and dab it all over. This one's got a slight shimmer to it, so it will make it glisten a bit. And then I will say I'm going to highlight as well, but we'll do that after. So I'm then going to go in with highlight. So I'm going to use the Morphe 501 brush, and this I'm going to take into the shade Moscow Mule, which is what I put under my eyebrows earlier, in this lovely shade here. So just coat it in that. Lovely, okay. So I'm just going to take my bronzer brush again, just to mix it all out. And then I'm going to set my face with the MAC Fix Plus. Right, now it's time for lips. So lips, I'm going to stick to my normal combination, which I usually use because it does include a Fenty Gloss Bomb. So this is in the shade Fenty Glow, and then I'm going to use the Collection in the shade Espresso to outline my lips. So I'm just going to bring you in a bit closer so you can see. So I just start by doing my Cupid's bow. I'm then going to swipe on the Fenty Glow, like so. I'm just going to take this shade again, the lip liner, and I'm just going to push it out if I see any gaps. Boom, and done. So I'm just going to zoom back out, and then the video is all finished. So this is the finished look that we have today. So it is very, very pinky, and it is very, very glowy, which I think is lovely. So my final thoughts on all of the products. So the foundation and the concealer, I love them. I use them every day when I switch around my foundations and everything. So I definitely do recommend getting those if you can. And also as well, go on to Shade, I think it's Shade Nation, and it tells you what foundation shade you should be wearing compared to the one that you are wearing. Say if you wanted to try a new brand, so say for example you used Maybelline and you wanted to try a Fenty one, you put in what shade that you wear and which exact foundation that it is, and then you put it onto there, and it gives you a list of ranges of what shades that you think you will be. What's good about Fenty Beauty is that they give you undertones, so there is a wide variety of shade that cover every skin tone, which is amazing and definitely needs to be more widespread. But they have different undertones, so the 300 is a neutral tone, but the 301 is one that has slightly red tones, and the 290 has a yellow undertone. So it's up to you which one you use or which undertones that you have. And there's also ways you can find out your undertones online as well, so just give it a Google. Then this little bad boy, this Fenty Cream, I really, really like this product. I definitely think that it is one for if you are more of a glossy person. Usually I like to be quite matte in my face, and in my foundation's always matte. So this one does give you the ability to have a matte base, but also add in the pop of colour and cream in that as well. And they come in lots of colours, so I might be trying some more colours out in this. I'm not too sure yet. Then with the bronzer I have been using for a while, so that no problems there at all. The highlighter, I actually really like it. I think some of the shades that they have are a bit wild and wacky, like I think there's a blue one or a really gold one, so I think they're a bit too much. This pink one, for a fact that I haven't actually used it before, and I quite like it. I think it goes really well with this look. I'm here for it. The eyeshadow palette, buy it, simple as. I think I'm definitely going to be buying other colours that they have. I think the little snapshots and then it's small, you literally have a whole range of looks within that as well, so I definitely do recommend buying. And then what else did I use? The cream, the powder. The powder's really good actually. I'm just looking at my face now and it's not cracking, it's set well, there isn't any holes or anything, like gaps in my face, which is quite good. I definitely would have used that again, and my skin still does feel soft and it doesn't feel all clogged up, which is great. And then, you know, I love this, so that's where we are today. So thank you for watching the video. Let me know your comments below, what you think about it, if you want me to do something else, if you want me to try something, let your girl know in the comments below, or follow me on Instagram to stay tuned with all of my stuff. So see you later guys, thank you.